So today I just found myself somehow going down a rabbit hole of videos where women are talking about how God is restoring their marriages and all that. And there were so many comments of women who were hopeful that God was going to restore their marriages. And so one of the videos I watched, a woman was talking about God, how God restored her marriage again. So basically, her husband cheated on her. He was just a horrible person to her. And he ended up walking away from her and saying he was not doing again. And she said for about how many years, 1 year plus, she stayed all by herself, taking care of two young children, their children by herself. And she said she never gave up. She held on to God. She'll be dancing, singing praise and worship songs, playing Christian music, and all that and all that. And at the end of it all, after the whole length of years, that the man decided to walk back into her life and all that. And a lot of women were like, and then after he walked back in, right, he ended up again upping and going away and saying, I'm not doing again. Same whole pattern. And each of these times she's going away with another woman. And she still kind of did the whole same shenanigans again, praying, waiting, fasting, going through the whole trauma, telling herself that she heard God say that the key is love, the key is peace, just hold on, love your husband regardless, and all that. And sadly, I saw so many women in the comment section, they were like, same thing happening to me, same thing. Your story gives me so much courage, your story gives me so much hope. My husband is about to divorce me, but I am not ready to give my marriage up without a fight, this and that. And it is so saddening to see how much religion has dealt with women. They taught us that our feelings don't matter. They taught us that whatever it is that like we think does not matter. They taught us that we need to endure. They taught us that when other people maltreat us, we should keep loving on them. They taught us that we don't need to put boundaries. They taught us that it's okay for somebody to go out there, do all manner of stuff, engage in infidelity brazenly without any shame, and come back and you forgive them. And even if they don't come back, you should stay there and be praying and crying and hoping that they will change. My dear ladies, don't do this to yourself. All those years while he was away gallivanting, hanging out with another woman, she was there grieving, sorrowing, putting her children through trauma. Instead of finding a way to move on, is it heartbreaking if someone you trusted cheats on you? Yes, it is heartbreaking, it is traumatizing. But instead of her to focus on healing so that she can move on, she tied her faith to the person coming back to her. Is he coming back with sickness? Is he coming back with diseases? Is he coming back because the other woman got tired of him? She didn't ask questions. So my dear ladies, don't do this to yourself. That is not what life is all about. Even God himself said in that Bible, the Bible says that infidelity is a good reason to live. And even though some people believe, oh, that's the only reason, there are so many other reasons. Anything that your body does not permit. If your body does not permit people to maltreat you, if your eye doesn't permit things to go inside it, if your body doesn't permit diseases and you have white blood cells, soldiers fighting, if your whole body begins to pump adrenaline so that you can become strong to fight when danger comes, that is how you are naturally created. You were created to resist anything that wants to invade your boundaries. Why is it that we normalize having people walk all over us? Why do we normalize it? Why do we allow these people teach us nonsense? My dear ladies, if you're in a relationship and you know that it is not working for you and somehow you're finding yourself excusing and excusing, know that you have a mental health situation going on. I think it's a psychological issue. Will I even call it psychiatric? I don't know. I'm not too focusing too much on the meaning of those words, whether it's psychiatric or psychological, but you have something going on. And if you keep showing up in those spaces where they're teaching you to keep enduring abuse, you're not going to get any better. If you're in that situation, you need to step away. Step away. Step away. You need some time to think about life. You need some time to disconnect. You need some time to do your own research. You need some time to sit down, listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to your body crying out. All those sicknesses, all those pains all over your body, those autoimmune stuff happening over and again. And you're wondering, why is it that I'm so sick? And the thing is, for these women that are praying and hoping and crying and kabashing, and their daughters are watching them, you think that you're doing them a favor. Some of them are like, oh, I will never allow the enemy to take away the benefits of a two-parent household from my children. What are you teaching your daughters? Don't do, if you want to do this to yourself, don't do it to your daughters. You're continuing a vicious cycle of creating abuse, people that are prone to being abused. Don't do this. Don't do it to yourself. You are worth loving. You're worthy of love. You're worthy to be respected. You're worthy to be seen. Your voice is worthy to be heard. Don't sacrifice yourself just because you want to keep a man that doesn't want to be kept. Don't do it to yourself. Please don't. Please don't.